Well, it's Wednesday, the 19th of October. I'm setting off up to Blencathra again today. Parked, free car park here, and as we've just seen there, it's the White Horse Inn, right next to the A66. If you're coming from Penrith on the way to Keswick, you cannot miss it. So the start of the walk is actually past the pub, and you go up through their back garden. So that's where I'm heading now. So I just come up through the pub's back garden. And then a couple of stiles, and then you can hit the path straight away. So this is the second time I've been up Blencathra this year. First time was with my son, but today is by myself. The good thing about it being midweek, very few people about, and in October, if you get weather like this, you've got to be out, you've got to be doing something, and this is absolutely brilliant. So let's get started. And within 2 minutes, getting over a couple of stiles, quite steep to start with, I must admit, as is the first a good half an hour, 45 minutes. But you present with a couple of paths, that one there, and this one here is really steep. Me and my son came down that way before. If you notice the black pipe down there, I held on to that coming down, which was really useful. But to be honest, this is the path that we took before. The good thing with it being so steep, the initial start, you make good progress, you gain height pretty quick, even though you get out of breath pretty quick. So I'm taking plenty of stops today. You can see the pub down there, the White Horse Inn, where I stopped, and that's it's right on the A66, so you cannot miss it. Free parking there all day, so I always go in and have a drink on the way down because it's a circular walk. It's supposed to keep a candy drop, I've always found that, and the food's supposed to be good as well. And about 15 minutes into the walk, we'll come up to a path, one side going down there to the left, and the way we're going is to the right. And same thing again, we'll come up, and there's a path going that way, to the left, there's one going to the right. The best way is to the right, in my opinion. Go that way, it takes you through the valley, nice and sheltered, a bit of straight walking so you can get on your toes, but it does take you up to Scales Tarn. From there you've got the option of either going over Sharpe Edge, or if you don't want to go over Sharpe Edge, you can go around Scales Tarn, and that'll get you to the top of Blencathra. So both ways around Scales Tarn will get you to the top of Blencathra, one via Sharpe Edge, one not. This way here, yes, you'll get to the top of Blencathra, but it's really steep, and to be honest, this is the way we come down. So it's entirely up to you, but I'm going to plod on, and this is the way I'm going. That should take us all the way around to the waterfall, which we should be crossing in about half an hour, 45 minutes time. But so far, a really good walk. I'm really enjoying it. Sweating a bit, I must admit, so it's definitely not a day you want to do this on a hot weather. Nice cool day like this is great. Stop for 2 minutes, you start to get chilled, so I'm going to plough on. And then we'll see our first view of Sharpe Edge. Can't see anybody going over here. I've only ever seen one person today. And I must admit, I like this bit because you can get on your toes down this path, nice and flat. You do get a bit of shelter as you're going around there, and you can see the path stretching all the way down there. The river's on the right hand side, which at some point we'll have to cross over. but as you can see, the mist is really coming down there now on the top of Blencathra, so I think Sharpe Edge will be a no for me today. I've done it twice before, so there's no need for us to go over there again. I'm not going to take any risks or do anything daft, especially as I'm by myself. There's a few people gone over before us. That rock looks a bit wet, so hopefully I'm going to get over without getting the rest of my body wet. Time will tell. Woohoo! Over, no bother at all. Now, up the steps, over the top, and time for bait. And just when you come to the top, all of a sudden it gets nice and quiet, nice and peaceful, and we get to Scales Tarn. A couple of people there sat, first time seeing them, but where they sat there, that's the path up to Sharpe Edge. Can't see anybody going over it. So I'm still in two minds. Wind seems to have dropped at the moment, but if you didn't want to go up that way, there's the other path. That goes all the way to the top. So I've made the decision. I'm going over Sharpe Edge again. A couple just gone up there before me, so I'll keep an eye on them. And if they're going over okay, I'll be okay. It's starting to get a touch breezy there now, but nothing really blowy. Having said that, it is really exposed over there. And then you've got the climb up Foul Crag before you get to the top. So mist seems to have gone, sun's out. Hopefully we should be okay. One thing you don't want to do is slip, because it's a long way down both sides, so it's a case of taking your time, not doing anything daft. Yeah, a little bit more breezy than I was hoping was going to be up here. Having said that, I'm committed now, so look on the ridge. And that bit is a bit of a bum shuffle bit, where you've got to shuffle yourself along. You drop down and get over that there, long way down. So I was pleased when I got over that. Now it's on climbing upwards and over to the top. The other couple have shot away, so whether they know something about that big black cloud over there, I don't know. I better get on my toes, I think. A good halfway over there now, and a bit blowy, very exposed, and that's aware of the drop either side, so it definitely won't 3 points of contact coming over there. I would add more if I could have. The other couple is actually still up there. I thought they'd disappeared, but they're still going up there, up on Foul Crag there now, making slow progress but steady progress, so good on them. Whew, I made it anyway. Over Sharpe Edge and up Foul Crag. Bit of a climb there. There is a gully, and it's best, I've found, to climb through the gully if you can. Keep looking up, because a really nice club I was made. On the way up, they were way before me. They started climbing, but they were going, instead of going upwards, they were going sideways, so that they come all the way back down again. So we all climbed up together, which was nice. I'm having a breather here, and in a few minutes we'll be at the top. And I was going to take these up absolutely spectacular views. I say the scenery is absolutely amazing. So following the climb up Foul Crag, nice little path leads us up there, and over there in the cloud is the actual summit of Blencathra. Well, there's a zigzag path from the top going straight down there. The mist come down, and everywhere you look it's just a mist. So normally I would sit down for half an hour up here and look at the spectacular views, but seeing all I can see is mist, I'm just going to boot it straight back down, head down to the pub. The zigzag route down. You can take the more direct route down if you want, like somebody is there, straight down, hands in pockets. All he needs to do is trip. And again, lovely views on the way down. The cloud gone there now, and the sun, which is going to shine in the camera, is out there now. You can see over there the Keswick Derwent water, and in the distance you can just see Cathbells. And coming down the same path that we came up there before now, and just in the distance we see the welcoming side of the pub we started at, White Horse Inn. So a really enjoyable day, still some fantastic scenery, and feeling a bit tired now, I must admit, so looking forward to getting my feet up for a bit. And this is the really steep way down. I didn't fancy coming up this way, but I'm holding on to this and coming down, directly down. A lot safer than me may think. And the best way to finish the day, a nice pint of Strongbow.